Hello guys, and welcome back to the second episode. Sorry if you can hear my microphone just there. Welcome back to the second episode of our hardcore series. I just want to say one thing before we jump into it too far. I am extremely thankful for everyone's wonderful comments when it came to the first episode. The engagement and everything has been absolutely amazing. So my plan is just to keep this going, keep the episodes as long as I can, and basically just go from there. So here we are back. Our last raids, we actually did some decent amount. We're level 7, which is really good. Survival rate is 57, which is kind of like what it is online for me right now, so that's pretty decent. I'm quite happy when it comes to this one. So let's have a quick overview of what our plan is for this next raid. So we need to grab some iskra as well as cans of beef stew, which is just stuff that we can grab from duffel bags and random stuff like that. We do have import control, so this is hand over fan and raid scav western weapons, so that is still going. The event is still going. It's actually meant to end 2 days ago on the 22nd. Today is the 25th, and for some reason it's not, so who knows. We still got to do burning rubber, which is the 5,000 rubles over on ground zero. We've got sanitary standards, Operation Aquarius, which is where we need to grab ourselves the 206 room key, as well as grab ourselves 2 MP133 12 gauge shotguns. Now I do want to complete burning rubber. This is just going to sit here and be a pain in our booty cheeks. So what we're going to need to do is grab ourselves 5,000 rubles, because that is the base amount that we're actually going to need for this. If I can actually find my rubles, here they are. Let's grab ourselves 5k. Awesome. And something else as well is I'm actually just going to put on the in-game music, just so that we can have some noise whilst we're in our lobbies. So I don't have to add in a load of stuff, because one of the reasons why my last video got so delayed was because I was having copyright issues, even though I pay for music. Thanks, Epidemic Sound. You do you. Okay, awesome. So here we are. So we're actually looking pretty good. I'm really, I was talking to some people actually about this, and right now our situation, oh we have the 206 key. I didn't even realize. Okay, cool. So realistically, Operation Aquarius is going to be done and dusted very quickly. Let's try and get ourselves some Western Scav weapons, as well as, because you can get the pistols for that, as well as the 2 shotguns that we are going to need to get, because we Jaeger does have a barter trade for them, if I do recall correctly. So it is buckwheat, so we can either grab ourselves a buckwheat in raid or grab ourselves an MP133. So whatever we see first, basically. And our scav, bro, oh my goodness. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to figure out what my scavs actually got and then build that on our PMC run at some point, on my actual game, on my PvE or PvP playthrough. I can't ensure. Goodness, I keep forgetting. And let's go straight in. Because obviously we got a load of hardcore rules and everything. I need to grab them and put them on one side of my screen. Basically, I've been playing this game for 7+ years, doing a certain way that I've been playing the game, right? Always ensuring, always doing these kind of things. So I am doing my best to not obviously cheat. If I happen to mess up in some sort of way, I really do want you guys to hound me in the comments and let me know that, Piranha, you've done a flipping doozy, bro. You needed to get that stuff out of your booty cheeks. Or like I said before, you know, if it's insured and it's in my insurance stash, basically I'm just wasting money. So yeah, all right, let's go. That's perfect time with the song I just finished. All right, let's see how this first raid goes. It's been a while since I played, by the way. I'm gonna pull out all my excuses. It's been a wee little bit since I've played. All right, so right now I'm not so sure how this is going to play out, but yeah, let's just go from it. So let's just grab all this stuff that we're gonna, I am actually just going to pick it all up for now when it comes to this. I mean, realistically, I need to start marking down what I want when it comes to like barter trades and whatnot. There has been a few updates since we last played, just in general. I know Tarkov, Battlestate is really on it, by the way. They're surprisingly on it a lot more than what someone like myself would have actually thought they would have been. We need those for a later task when it comes to mechanic. Yeah, they've actually been quite consistent when it comes to the updates for this game, and it's been really cool to see. We don't actually have any healing on us. Oh yeah, we do got that one over there. yeah, it'd been really cool to see that they're actually, you know, taking it on board of what the community wants, which is these style of game modes. Like, this is enjoyable. Someone who's got as many hours as I do in the main game, you know, played this game for way too long, right? And yeah, I'm always looking at other games out there, but nothing just tickles Tarkov, bro. Nothing tickles Tarkov. You know, people did leave a comment before, why don't you just play SPT? People are under this impression right now that you can actually play SPT and make content on it. You actually can't. It's a very, you know, this is where battle state is, the veterans would know how battle state is. They will say, okay, you know, to one person, but it doesn't mean it's for other people, right? So even though they turn around and say they're clean, yeah, we won't DMC strike you. It doesn't mean that that's not their stance. They still are 100% in the right to DMCA anyone who makes content on SPT, even clean, even though they confirmed it. You know, you got with battle state's history, I'd just rather not risk my channel of, you know, almost 1,000 subscribers, by the way. Absolute mentalness. So thank you so much. Also, if you enjoy this series, please leave a like and just a comment down below for the algo. Let the YouTube system know that you're actually enjoying this type of stuff and would like to see more stuff like this, whether it's based on anything. Actually, do you know what? Leave a comment down below on what your favorite gun is right now. Right? So for me, mine's the SA-58. It's always been the SA-58. You can't go wrong with the SA-58. The SA-58 is probably, I'm gonna say this, right? The SA-58 is the best gun in Tarkov. It's the best gun. You can't say it's not, because it shoots the best ammo in the game, right? And also on top of that, you can put yourself a 50-round drum mag and you can shoot full auto. It can do ranges from, you know, in your face to Narnia, right? You can't go wrong with the SA-58. Anyone who says the SA-58 isn't the best gun in the game, you're wrong. I'm calling you out. Oops. You're wrong. Okay, you're wrong. All right, let's, I've actually forgotten what we're doing here. Burning rubber, that's what we need to do, as well as food. So there's plenty of food around. We need to try and take care of some scavs and some players. Get ourselves some food. We need to head across the road actually as well. Well, that door's closed. Interesting. There is food upstairs. Let's head all the way upstairs first. This is where you got the mounted machine gun. So there is a way of obviously avoiding this. If you just vault onto this little bar here, walk forward, because it can be really awkward if you turn around. I just walk forward and then turn around and walk backwards. It makes it a bit more easier to actually get up those steps here. Let's have a quick look. So scavs can spawn opposite. I thought they could, but I don't think I've actually ever seen them properly spawn up there. I remember them in the trailer actually, that they can spawn up top there. But apart from that, okay, we're getting a little bit of framey here. A little bit of framey. We shouldn't do, because we're not really doing anything that's intense. Well, okay, Tarkov is intense. You know what I mean. We need this. If this is the Xeno, yeah, we need that for our hideout. We do need some gas analyzers though. Oh, oh wow. Hello, you good? You good game? That's crazy. Big old lag spike. I've got a decent machine as well. I don't know why it's having a moment. Yeah, not so sure why. I can't even pause the recording to check. So I accidentally removed the pause feature from my stream deck. So we just got to play with a little bit of lag, and then next time I just know. I have to have a look, figure out what was causing the lag, and make sure it's not here. Luckily, it's not really FPS. It's just a bit stuttery. I'm not really so sure what I should be keeping and what not. So I'm literally just going to be taking all the things that got the markers on it, and then if we're not going to use it, then you know it's something that we can easily get rid of if we want to. No stash. Oh, I was hoping for a graphics card then. I was slightly excited. I don't see any... It's kind of quiet, you know? Well, I'd say it's quiet. There's shotguns or gunshots. Do you know what's actually kind of nice? Hearing shots off in the distance. Because a lot of the time, you know, they don't actually end up fighting each other, the mobs. So they just kind of look at each other. As soon as you become known on the map, they kind of just forget each other and just go after you. So let's have a good old bit of cola. Nothing of importance. What are we looking at here? 545. Yes. Because of this kind of game mode, it is quite easy, right? Now, I'm not trying to, you know, mess with anyone here, right? But the PMCs and whatnot give you so much gear that it really isn't that much of a struggle. It's just, I think the more challenging part is no flea market, right? Because you can't buy anything. What we got here? Shrimp silencer. Yeah, you can't really buy anything, right? So that's kind of really where the struggle bus is going to end up being. You know, you just got to find your items, which could obviously end up being a bit of a pain in the butt, but hey, that's the whole reason why we're doing it. That's why they call it hardcore. I mean, I don't mind changing the rules to make it a little bit more hardcore. If you guys have got any suggestions or anything, I know quite a lot of other content creators are doing hardcore series, funny enough. That isn't coinciding. It was just that we had the ability to have a tiny stash that kind of piqued my interest. That was, ooh, let's actually, you know, give it a proper go. I also said in the previous video that this was my first time actually doing a hardcore. Someone kindly reminded me, being my my YouTube lad, that I've actually done a hardcore series before a very long time ago. I think it went for 8 episodes, good couple of wipes ago. So this isn't actually my first hardcore playthrough, but it's technically our first hardcore PvE playthrough. Yeah. You normally get a load of keys out of these. So when it comes to keys and whatnot in this game, when it comes to loot and filing cabinets for said keys, normally it's based on the map that you're on, right? So let's say if you go customs, when you loot the filing cabinets in customs, you're more likely to get custom keys. If you go to reserve, you're more likely to get reserve keys, and so on and so forth. So if you guys ever need a key for a certain map, the best thing for you to do is actually go to that map, right, and just go loot the filing cabinets on that map. That's most of the time, that's the best way of actually getting the keys that you need. You know, there's a lot on reserve. There's a lot of filing cabinets on reserve. A huge amount of filing cabinets on reserve. One thing that I am trying to be a little bit cautious about is invisible nades. So when it comes to, you know, killing scavs or whatever, if the server, thank you for running towards me, makes it a little bit more easier for me. There was another scav because we did see 3 down here. He doesn't have a bag. There's a scav across the way. Nice easy kill there. He's a little oh, that was a speedy boy, that one. So we need Iskras and a Tushonka. An Iskra and a Tushonka. I don't think there is going to be any here, is there? Have you got a bag on, buddy? Nope. Just doesn't have the shotgun we need. Back door is open. Don't forget, last time we were here, there was actually 2 PMCs rocking down these stairs. That is something we do just need to be a wee bit careful about. I'm not going to take those crickets because we've already got 3. I don't think we need 3. I think they're needed for the lights in the hideout. No PMCs here today. Okay. Also no Iskras either. I do know that when it comes to this game, the Iskras can spawn in the square gun boxes, but it's determined to what map it is. I think it spawns in Enchain. I know that it spawns in labs. We're not really at the stage of really needing to go labs. I don't think we've got a keycard either, actually. Oh my, oh, I actually jumped then. That's a PMC. Gonna push back a little bit. No, I didn't get him. That was a PMC to push near. MP7. M4 in his hand. I don't know if he's by himself or not. What have you got in this M? I don't know if that's a scav or not. The scav weapon that is. I think I saw something over here to the right, but I don't actually know. He does have 60 rounders. He's also got contacts for us, which is awesome. Okay, so these 60 rounders, what are we looking at? Oh my goodness. We're surrounded by bears and USECs right now. You just close that door. Alright, Mr. Bear. Oh, this isn't the bear, is it? Nope. He does have healing and have bigger mags. We are getting quite low, so I am just gonna... It's a bit concerning actually, because you've got lads outside there. There's definitely someone coming this way. Oh, he's got an attack bag, nice. Oh my god. Wait, that guy was shooting in the other room. What is going on here? You got two lads. I don't normally run full auto, but right now I'm a bit panicky here. I don't know if there's a door down here that I might be able to close. Yep. Okay, so we should be able to hear that if it closes. Or if someone opens it. So this guy was absolutely bugging out. He's got level 5. What are we sitting with? Level 5. I kind of want that rig, you know. What I think I might do is his bag. Put that in his bag. The extract's only around the corner. We're going to be taking the car extract. I do hear something to our right. And we got a lag spike. We're good? We're good. There we go. We had that door open. Well, that guy was holding like a real good angle. See if he's got a bag. No, he doesn't. Cheers, buddy. Let's close you up. Have you got a bag on? No, you do not. Still no one coming this way, but remember, we did hear that USEC out there. There's something that we do just need to be wary of to a certain degree. So far, we've killed Toz scavs, and that's it. All right, we need a few more scavs. A few more. Oh my lord, that 104 looks gorgeous. What are we looking at? Again, you see, it's one of those things where you kind of like have to weigh up. That healing, I will grab though, as well as that heavy bleed healing. See, this is where this game mode can get quite difficult, really. It's doing the... I don't know if I heard someone then to our left. It's doing that balancing act. Contact fours. Yes, please. Let's see if we can take this now. Okay, that's perfect. And then if we throw this stuff on the ground, we should be able to take you. Take you. M856A1. You can't actually go wrong with that one. So there is a USEC outside here. Now, do I have any grenades? I think I did. I think I might have thrown it. Oh, I thought I did. Never mind. Yeah, I don't really see anything over that way. Is this that's an AK scav. That scav just scared me. All max energy, like I said before, you always want to grab them if you see them and drink at least one per raid. The reason being is it increases your immunity levels. So Tarkov does absolutely love to do events, as everyone knows, and some of them can be quite rough, one could say, when it comes to like disease and all that fun stuff. Okay, that guy was quick.
Where are you?
Whoa, that could have almost been head eyes then. With that shotgun shot.
Bad guy over there.
I very much prefer to run my guns in single fire. It becomes a... Oh mate, we're in a bad spot here. And I need to heal myself. Give ourselves a little bit of some healage. Oh, we're jammed. Oh, that actually sorted out our jam. Wait, I thought reloading doesn't fix your jams. Okay, well, interesting. Absolutely sniping these lads. There isn't much I can really do here against those scavs down the road there. And of course we've got one behind us. I don't know if you threw a nade or not. Let's just sit in here for a sec. No, I think we're good. Let's grab our bag and keep moving. Keep heading towards that car extract. I know those dead bodies there look absolutely tasty. But we can't. Oh, you can run over this. Got 10 shots of FMJ left. Oh, this first raid is kind of tense, you know. The warm-up raids are always the scariest, man. Why does I throw my bag down? I keep forgetting to actually look at the number whenever I check my mag. Okay, we didn't drop any. Was good. One of these 60s we are going to need to keep for one of our tasks later on. But something that I've kind of picked up as well is a lot of people would be greedy where they go out, min-max their loot, all that kind of stuff. After playing the game as long as I have, I used to be like that, you know. Make sure I take everything, make sure I grab the right, you know, attachments, because sights are worth money to Jaeger. You know, so, by the way, if you guys don't know, when you sell guns and stuff, you always want to make sure you sell your sight to Jaeger, the rest of the gun to mechanic, because Jaeger gives you a decent amount more A few percentage, but that does add up after a while. Obviously, we're not going to be needing to sell anything because, well, there's nothing for us to really sell. But in overall, yeah. So if you're playing Tarky in general, make sure you sell your sights to Jaeger because he will actually pay more than Mr. Mechanic Man when it comes to that. Awesome raids. That was a bit of a rough one. That was. We killed 8 PMCs and a few scavs. 23 kills in total. That's pretty. I'm very happy with that one. I would say so. All right, so that's the task completed. We also didn't get any M133s or any buckwheat either. That was something I was keeping an eye out for. We didn't actually get any buckwheat. We do have a tri-zip now. Oh, I didn't realize I had white armor. Well, that's handy then. But inventory right now is a little bit tight. Got to use our sword and sable here to carry us. There we go. We're going to keep the attack 2 on us for obvious reasons. It's a bigger... That's a lot bigger, realistically. All right, cool. Let's fill up you. Do we have any 30 rounders up here for M4s? We do. No, we can't. They can't go up there. They can't go up there. Oops, I don't know what that was. Perfect. Okay, cool. Decent amount of ammo. We can repair. We've healed ourselves. Food and water. So we do have Tashonkers here, but we can't use them for our tasks. They do need to be found and raid. Let's go see what our hideout is requiring for us right now. Oh, rest space. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. What do you need for the journey? Well, actually, no. What do you need for nutrition? Another relay. Okay, that should be very easy for us to grab. It's a little bit of everything, really. What are we missing here? A syringe. Workbench. We still need one of those doohickeys. No one left a single comment if I can actually have the ability to buy one of these from the traders. So, yeah, no one wants to give little old Piranha a bit of a help there. But let's find see how it is. I see how it is, guys. Nah, I'm only playing. Okay, I think we are pretty much at the stage of heading over to customs now. So we can also grab the machinery queue once we're there. So eliminate scavs on any location. We get some FMJ. Hand over a Phantom Ray PM pistol. Thank you very much. You may take my money, and we need to survive a woods run. Okay. These guys, he's giving us some moolah there. What about you? So when it comes to obviously inventory management, this is going to be something that we're going to need to seriously be on top of. If you don't know, you can actually take out the magazines from the gun as well as the mag itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so for this one, it won't make any difference because it's drum mag. Same with that Saiga, it's going to make no difference. But something like this, where you take out the pistol grip and the magazine, we just saved ourselves a decent amount of room there. So obviously we're going to need to do some, you know, a huge amount of micromanagement. What do we need for the hideout? What do we really need here? We need an AWL, and then we can start crafting enough stuff to get ourselves a scav jump box, because that's going to be something that we might end up just needing one of realistically to store this kind of stuff, especially when it comes to our barter trades. Jaeger should have some barter trades going. I guess the Hello next the next one up then. I guess it is. Okay, cool. Let's just have a look at our keys. So we've got the 206 that can go up there. 220 we can also grab. What 220? What's in 220? That's the one with the jacket. So yes, we can take that. It's also got a ZB016 key. 2 seconds there, sorry. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry about that. I had a phone call from the missus. All right, let's just double check we've got everything that we need. Got 2 keys. That was one of the 220. Inside 220 is a jacket and a duffel bag. I think we are actually looking pretty good here. A part of me does want to take this in, the Umunka, but because it takes up you know, you can end up getting more. Do you know what? Let's go as it is. It's meant to be hardcore. Yeah, hardcore until I start playing, and then I turn it into easy mode. God, I keep wanting to ensure every single time I am wanting to ensure. It's hard to not actually go ahead and ensure. So that's basically one of the things that you generally need to do inside of Tarkov, is always ensure you don't really have a reason not to, you know. Just getting that stuff back can end up saving you a lot of money. Yeah, okay, sometimes it costs you 60, okay, but building a, you know, even an MDR, this MDR would probably put you back like 140, 150k. You know, so insuring is worth it at the end of the day. It really is. Early wipe, and just ensure everything you got, because you get the packer back, you can sell it, you can vendor it, you know. It is generally worth always insuring your gear. There's no reason not to. Okay, so customs. I don't know if this is our first time on customs. I can't remember. This building right here, this is called the glass building. Down at the back here, you got this tech crate. Sometimes you can get stuff spawning on the floor. Not in our case. Battle State has done an update as of late, which has nerfed loot quite significantly. But also you need to understand, like, I'm very happy for the update. A lot of people, you know, kicking the stream, screaming, and not so happy about the update for nerfing loot in PvE. The thing is, right, is they were just giving you loot. Like, it wasn't even trying. Like, the amount of loot that you got as an individual. And bear in mind, you're the only person on this map who's actually looting as well. You don't need all that loot. Bro, there's so much. There's so much. You go from this side of the... You could end up being full up of loot just from, you know... Our entire back could be filled up previously inside of this building because of the amount of loot that we get. Like, it was crazy. I know not a lot of people are going to agree with me here, but it was just... There was way too much. And you're the only person who's actually looting as well. So, well, not anymore, because obviously the other PMCs and scavs actually loot, which is really cool. And they do traverse around the map. So sometimes it can be a bit bare bones, but that's kind of how it goes in the live version of the game as well. You know, you just need to go kill that scav that went and took your loot at the end of the day. Why does money keep going automatically? That's something that I've noticed after I actually started to do this run. I've always been very... I don't really like loot a lot of things. I'm normally just very much into the PvP side of this game. So this is a very nice change. But like, I don't normally loot money. So seeing it go straight into my pouch is kind of... I didn't know it did that. I only noticed it recently. So, I mean, it's a cool one. Like, you know, if you weren't looking out your container like I am, that's a pretty decent feature. Definitely used that back in the day, looting some key cards and whatnot. It'd be neat. So my goal here is to try and hit as much of this tech stuff as we can. Like, that tool set's awesome. That's a really good find, by the way, for what we actually need. Some scavs outside. Did we hit you? I can't remember if I hit you or not. Yeah, we did. Yeah, that tool set's really good because we need it for mechanic farming part 1, where we need to go to factory and repair the... Oh, I think that's a 153 though, not a 133. Gotta watch out for those nades. Nah, they're both 153s. I will take the spruts though whilst I search their bags. What have you got inside here, bud? Oh, you got a key. Nice. The reason why I'm taking the spruts is... I think we have salt. But grab it anyway. Oh, where's that pellet? Oh, that Toz. We need that Toz for our task. That's awesome. He inside? He's inside. We need this mask for a task later on. We need 7 of those. Where are you, buddy? Okay, upstairs isn't here. Again, I'm just... That was interesting. Was Mr. Sniper Scav across the way? What we got here? It is really cool that these guys are looting there. Oh, that Zook. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do with that rig before I decided to not do it with the rig. Basically, because this Zook is so large, we're actually gaining space by taking it. Sorry guys for the boop noises. Getting a load of text messages. Alright. Hopefully we can grab ourselves a GPU inside of here. Folios. And power cord. So again, you kind of want to prioritize, especially when you're playing the hardcore mode, is it's only you. So you need to make sure you get those keys. You know, unless you end up playing with someone who also is doing hardcore. Because that's another way of doing it. Like if you and your friends want to, you know, grab Tarky and then do the PvE only mode, you guys can do hardcore together. I would say try and make it a little bit more harder if you are playing with people. Because again, this is quite easy. But I don't know how you could make it harder than this. You could do Nomad. So Nomad's a really cool one. A version of hardcore mode. Now, Nomad is basically where you don't use your stash. Right? Your PMC is your stash. So it's just you. So Nomad is a really cool one. I would probably do Nomad if someone else was doing Nomad with me. Yeah, Nomad is probably a really fun and entertaining one. It also means that it gets very long though, because I don't know how the hideout would work. Because the last time, you know, I played doing Nomad. Well, I didn't do Nomad. A friend of mine did Nomad. There wasn't the hideout in the game. So I wonder how that would work. We need gold chains for chumming later on. That's a pretty good find right there. We don't need those mags. Matches. I'm not going to take you anymore because we don't need you. We don't need a CPU either. What have we got in here that we don't actually need? We don't need you. They're worth a lot of money. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab one of those. I think we need one. What I might also do, which... Actually, I think I need you for Gunsmith. That's handy. Gunsmith Part 2. We need one of those. Because you can leave... Obviously, when it comes to, you know, so you got that little marker down there. If I was to add one of these to, let's say, equipment, it might mean that I've already got one. I think that might be a really good way of tracking what items I have inside of my stash. So I know what I don't need and what I do need. I think that's quite a decent 5-head way of... I don't think we need a Rolex or anything. A horse, we do, because we can grab ourselves a Doc's case from Therapist. Inside here can have decent ammo on these shelves. Doesn't look like we had any there. We are definitely getting quite thick now. So you can see what I mean. 1, 2, 3. 3 buildings hit. And look at all the loot we got. Right? I think we're dead here. Oh, no way. No way. We just got absolutely giganated by a scav. I should have walked towards him. I ran away because of the... That one's a sucky one, that one. Mia Zayak. Thank you. Thank you very much for that one. You're a star. That was a good fucking nade. Yeah, I had it bounce off the wall behind. So... Basically, in PvE mode, scavs and PMCs are insanely good at throwing nades, right? So there was a time where I was inside of Shoreline at Resort, and I was in one of the side buildings at Resort, and there was a scav, there was a PMC outside, right? An AI PMC, and he threw the nade directly through my window, okay, right through my window at me. And like But but what happened was, because I wasn't actually in the room, I was actually in the doorway. He threw the nade through the window, through the door into the hallway that I ran out into and killed me. Like, scavs are crazy when it comes to their skills in throwing grenades. So what gun have we got now? After that quite devastating, we got, I mean, we got a full loadout ready to go, but it does mean that we do need to grab ourselves another loadout for backup. Now we do have an AKM. We have a full 75 round drum mag, and 2 mags should definitely be enough. Yes, okay, I'll take that. That's awesome. Yeah, this loadout seems pretty good to me. Again, hardcore for me is not the hardest of the cores. You know, I could end up eating my words and having an absolute rubbish time up ahead. But there we go. I'm trying really hard to like not buy stuff from traders. Obviously I know I didn't, but knowing that like it's just a simple boop boop and then you got it, it's really hard to like not do that because it's so entwined in what I do, right? It's again, it's very it's interesting. It's definitely an interesting concept for this game. Okay, so we got ourselves a gun. I did take off that sight, the reason of the light, because I wanted that one. Cool. We're geared as, double check it's actually the right ammo inside those mags. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We do need food and water again. Let's just quickly munch on some. We only need a tiny bit of water, maybe 20. Cool. Okay, well let's try that again. I'm also let's have a think. Let's have a think. Can these be double marked? They can. Okay, so they automatically go back. Okay, so I don't think there's anything here that I need to like say don't grab any of. Oh my goodness, look at all this stuff in here. Yeah, we got a lot of nuts. We do have an awful amount of nuts. Okay, let's go. Did I insure? Like I said, automatic. I just end up wasting money. It's absolute tool. So when I get this back in insurance, it will be deleted. Okay, it will be deleted. I promise you that. Like I said, it's hard to get out of habit, and that right there is a habit. So yeah, if we get any of this back from Mr. Prepper Man, then it will be deleted. I'm very sorry. Can't help it. Force of habit. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, we spawn on the opposite side, which is cool because there is actually quite a lot of stuff over here. This is my favorite side of the map compared to the other side over that way. I very much prefer to spawn on this half of the map. This is where, when I very first started playing back in the day, back in the day, this was my favorite place to be. I would sit and camp Big Red for hours. This is back in like 0.4. I didn't even think Shoreline was in the game at that point when I first started playing. But yeah, I would actually sit out here and camp Big Red. I would lie underneath the catwalk over to the left there and just sit there. I would have a chat with my American friend, Mr. D'Artagnan, because I used to work nights, and just sit there for hours, like actual hours, just talking about random stuff, waiting for someone to come along. And back then recoil wasn't as crazy as it is now. Well, actually it's still, I do like the new recoil system, but I used to run an AKM with PS ammo with a front sight. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of having a sight close to my face. If you look at some of the old content on my channel, some of the cringy stuff that I used to make, My front, I used to only have my sight on my front sight, and people used to be like, oh man, what are you doing? And it's like, oh, just feel more accurate with it. Literally on the barrel, you know? Literally on the barrel. Oh, hunting matches. I don't know if I need those or not. Oh, I need them, but I don't know if I need them. You do need one more relay though. That is something that we very much need. There are some tech crates over by Crack House that we can always go and grab on the way, as well as obviously in big not in the Big Red, in Fortress there can also be. I'm surprised there isn't actually any tech crates of Big Red, thinking about it, inside that building there. Now I'm going to take the land bridge across down below. Normally online games I would actually take the top bridge. So obviously you got to adapt your playstyle to what your area is or what your situation is. So people always take land bridge when they're crossing over this area, and I can't understand it. Why? You feel like you're safer, right? What happens if someone's up on that bridge shooting down at you? You have no cover, nothing at all. So I'll be frank with you, like the safest thing for you to do is actually go along that bridge up there. You know, you got plenty of cars. If you get sniped at, you got plenty of cover up there, plenty. And then you can always like jump over the railing if you really need to get out. And you also have the ability to leave on both sides. So this side, well, you got 4 different exits. You got one here to go this way, one over there, one here, and then one on the other side. I don't know why people take land bridge. And also, if you take junk bridge on that side, bro, you're running over metal. They can hear you from the moon, bro. A armor repair kit? No, never mind. Over here, this generator can sometimes have the ability to spawn weapon repair kits as well as armor repair kits. Literally just there. I thought there was one, but there wasn't. Okay, so this scav right here, inside this bush, there is a dead scav. As I was saying, inside this bush, there's a dead scav. This dead scav has a key that we need. That key is used for a task later on with Skier called Exorcist? No, Extortionist? Something like that. I don't know if that was a goon or not. Oh. That's one goon down. So, good facts about Bird Eye. He makes 0 audio when he moves. So we just need to wait. Bird Eye will come. I need to put something in between me and Bird Eye. So he has to come and push towards us. Bird Eye is probably... I don't know why they gave Bird Eye the ability to be silent. But killing the goons on customs is a very easy process. You just need to make sure you line of sight yourself. That's all. So if we pull back a little bit, we might end up pushing us. But again, he makes no audio. He's pushed through already. Clean. There you go. So yeah, so Birdo makes no audio, which is in my opinion one of the most annoying things about the goons. So like the goons in general, they're really good fun to fight. I always enjoy fighting the goons. But that mechanic, that annoys me. Oh, what's also really nice about this lad is that he's got us a really good rig. He's also given us some M80 for an RSAS that we're going to need for a task later on. But I don't know if I'm going to keep or not, because we're definitely going to run into these guys again. M855. Okay, that's really good. Do we take the RSAS, or are we going to fight the goons again? It's Tarkov. We are going to end up fighting the goons again. So I know it's going to be sounding insane right now. But I'm actually not going to take the RSAS. I will take the ammo. But I ain't going to take the RSAS. Alright, let's see what these lads have here. See, now the MDR. I think it's kind of the mag sizes that really put me off. Okay, back to this lad. What I'm going to do is, I'm not a big fan of that site, but I am a huge fan of the best site in the game, which is actually the ACOG. Okay, anyone who thinks otherwise, nah, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. So we got ourselves. See, like a part of me is like, oh, just take it. Just take this, because you've got 4 mags over here. Over this. I think, do you know what? I'm taking the MDR. I'm going to throw this away, and you. We've got ourselves mags here. This right here, there's no point taking you. That top sight, does our sight go over it? Yes, it does. Look at that, perfect. Okay, cool. Because I think we can reload those mags. Let me just quickly just double check. Yeah, we can. So if you want something more hit, yeah, perfect. Cool. Blackout, I'm not going to take. Not really our thing. I am going to take those contacts though. I'm actually going to throw away those. Actually, am I going to throw away those? I don't need to throw away those. Where are they gone? Where's those tax sports? I feel like we need the long range sight for something later on. Again, I'm pretty sure we're going to run across these guys again. Keycard can go up the butt. Oh, I forgot these guys can spawn with those actually. Good old yellow. That looks good. AFAC, perfect. An IFAC, sorry. And he didn't have anything in this. Do you have a bag, mister? You do not. Okay, cool. PCP, all good, all good. Set the gun to single fire, because if not, you're a nutter. And sweet. Okay, so there's 2 tech crates over here. Well, there's normally 2. Obviously with the new system and the way it works. Oh, our first gas analyzer. Oh, a sledgehammer. Oh. An AWL. And a gas analyzer and a sledgehammer. Okay, well, I was going to try and stay for this raid for a little bit longer. But no chance, we're leaving. Do you know what? Let's hit this other tech crate before we do that. Because the sledgehammer we need for our hideout. The gas analyzer we need for our task. We could always hit up Stronghold. Because there is 2 or 3 tech spawns. As long as Matey Boy isn't here. Mr. Rashala man, I think we should actually be pretty decent. If he is here, we should still be decent, but we just got to be a little bit careful. I don't know if scavs can take bags. I'm just going to throw it there for now. There may be PMCs around. I always forget about that, the roaming PMCs thing now. Okay, well that was close. There was bloody 2 PMCs in there. As I was talking about how I forget about them. Sorry, lads. I'm just coming in to see if there's any Iskras. UK Brian. Oh, man. Comes in my stream sometimes, that lad does. Commando rig. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to take his bag whilst we go looting. Well, if there's 2, there might be 1 more lurking around, so we do need to be a little bit on edge. Boo, bada boo, bada boo. That's our first CMS. That is actually our first CMS. Do we got anything good in here? Grab that Salewa, why not? Clash, I think that's actually needed for one of our tasks soon. I'm pretty sure that's needed for Gunsmith Part 14. Got meds. Oh, we need a syringe. I did hear bushes outside. There is medical crates upstairs that we can hit, which is good for us. I don't know if that's... Is that an eaten can? That is an eaten can. I need a non-eaten can. Alright. I don't see... Okay, no one behind us. No food over there. Okay, but there is a medical crate that can spawn here. Oh, I wonder what that is over there, actually. There's a crate over there that I don't know what that is. That might be the food medical crate, actually. Food medical crate. No, the food ration supply. Oh, it's medical supply. Oh, okay, cool. Splint? We need 1 syringe. Okay. We need to extract. We also need to extract. There can be another tentacle crate over here. Perfect. We did hear wood. That is a PMC. That is a PMC. I don't know if that was me walking or if that was actually noise. Oh. Buddy. Oh, buddy, that was close. I did hear a shot, by the way, before. A voodoo? MP9, Mr. Hammer. That tactical rig, very much something that you want to grab. That tactical rig is like the other one that we've grabbed. It's really good. They're really good. I don't know if it actually fit. 1 second, let's have a look. Yeah, it will fit, perfect. So, okay, inventory wise. Nope. Let's have a look at what we got here. We don't need those 2 mags. Perfect. Perfect. And if we go like you, and then we go like you, and then we're sorted. Alright, fingers crossed that old gas station is going to be open. Sometimes you can get tech spawn, not tech spawn, industrial spawn on top of those water totes back there. So fighting the goons. These boys had no chance. They don't know who they were messing with. You know? We actually ate. I'm so happy with this new update. We ate that blackout. Because he was lighting up our chest. He was absolutely lighting up our chest there. We ate that blackout. So this right here is called the Giving Tree. Underneath it can spawn almost any item in the game. Today it's given us a ghost mask, and actually we think we need that for a task later on. A ghost mask and a decent sized rig. But you can get key cards under there. You can get like basically almost any item in the game. So there's a few spawns like that. Now this is where you got to question your greediness, okay? Because there's a spawn over in the water building over there that can spawn basically like what we just had. Almost any item in the game, and it is consistently decent in there as well. So this right here is another spot that can spawn almost any item in the game. On that right there, I've had assassins from there before. I've had 4 armor, like a full-on 6B 42 4 armor, like the proper bit of kit. So I am actually going to go risk it for a chocolate biscuit, even though I really shouldn't. And you know what? We're going to save for next episode if I survive or not. Nah, I'm joking. Let's have a look, shall we? That's a dead scav, which means PMCs are about. Am I going to regret this? Right here is the spot. There's nothing here. I do need you though. Get rid of you and take you. Okay, cool. Let's go. We need quite a few of that WD-40, funny enough. We need it for our hideouts to level up our stash size. Because we've got the basic stash size. So we need it to actually level up our stash. Okay, cool. That wasn't actually that half bad of a raid. Those 2 raids are pretty decent, and our bag's still here, which is very good news. And you know, it's also really good news. We got a load of items for either our hideout or tasks. So we can make the medical center. We can now make the library. Oh, we also got a yellow key card. Let's not forget about that. And because we can stick the key cards up our booty cheeks, when we go to labs, we can actually do like a proper labs run for stims. Oh my goodness, yes we can. Because inside yellow, they've done a recent update. You can actually get the red key card, which is awesome. That was actually really good. A really good run. I'm very happy with that one. I'm very happy with that one. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please make sure that you leave a comment down below, right? Especially if you got to this part of the video, leave a comment down below that you made it to the 1 hour mark. All right, and there might be something special in it for you. Maybe there's something special in it for you. Maybe, baby. Okay, so I don't think we've done you. So there we go. We've completed the therapist. So obviously we need 2 more, which is, you know, kind of funny how that works. Oh, we died with the Toz. Did we die with the Toz? We died with the Toz last raid. No. I just instinctively thought that it was just done. Import control, still not got anything for you, and nothing for you. Okay, let's head over to the hideout. So now when it comes to the hideout, this is actually pretty pog. I actually need to take it out of my inventory. 1 second. If I go like this, boop, boop. If I can take all this stuff out. Now if we head over to the hideout, lavatory is done, which now means that we can slowly start the process of getting multiple different items. And what's also really good about the lavatory is that I'm having a brain fart. Is it doesn't need power. We don't need power to actually run it. which is really good. And then boom, we've now got ourselves the ability to craft meds. So our card med kits, we need to make sure we hoard those. Like obviously we need to make sure we get our S march so we get healing. So again, other really cool stuff and things. Will this end up going really well for a run? I'm very happy with this. I am very, very happy. And we got the sledge ready as well, which is also pretty fire. I do need to tidy up our stash. I will say that much. But this is what I'm going to call this episode. Again, guys, if you enjoy this type of stuff, please leave a comment down below. It really does help out when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. Like, you guys don't understand how much a simple comment and a like really does help out these videos. So if you guys haven't already, please make sure that you leave it a like. And again, I'll see you in the next video. My goal is to actually get these out daily. At the moment, I'm going to do my best. So yeah, my goal is to try and do these daily if I can do. Anyway, you guys have a great one, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Ciao for now, dudes. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of the support over on Twitch, Patreon, and on YouTube. And especially a big thank you to Gold Digger 210, Kazuki, Tactical, Center Mass, Dragon Slayer, and the Riven King.